Bart. How are you?
Good, great.
Good. Thank you so much for joining us at Lean+Agile. We're really proud to have you here and able to speak with us. I know you did your presentation on triggering engagement, and you founded something called Tactify. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is and how you came to that organization?
So how I came to it is basically because I spent the beginning of my career in strategy consulting, writing essentially big documents on how companies should be run, what decisions they should make. But then eventually, if you're also involved in the implementation of those strategies, you see that behavior, engagement, motivation are factors that impact performance much more than just the strategy or just the decisions that have been developed. And so that got my interest into these things and how results really can be impacted through behavior, motivation, engagement. And that's what Tactify is about.
Great. Yeah. So how do you measure that engagement?
The biggest or the best measurement actually is the visual one. It's observation. It's looking into teams and seeing their progression in terms of proactiveness, in terms of cooperation. What you typically see when you compare the beginning to the end of a project is that you see a tremendous difference in the way people interact and the way people cooperate, essentially in the way they help each other, versus a situation in the beginning where you have what I call working hard together, where basically people do not cooperate, do not talk to each other, inform each other, and you want to bring that to a team state where people help each other, they can make difficult decisions as one together, and that's the strongest measurement is seeing that in front of your eyes. You can measure it through engagement surveys, and those are also very useful, but the strongest proof is actually observing it. Seeing is believing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Great answer to that. How do you think that the challenges that you've seen thus far with this organization will evolve?
Well, it's a very hot topic, so a lot of companies struggle with it and know that something needs to be done, and in that area there are potential solutions. At the same time, it requires serious change. So companies are aware of it, start to experiment and do things, but it's still changing cultures that doesn't go from the one day to the other. And so also when we work with organizations, we start small and we ensure that we start in a sandbox and we test a couple of those principles around autonomy, and then we ensure that the sandbox grows bigger and bigger. But that's definitely something that needs to be done. You cannot change the company overnight, all of a sudden into this new direction, but doing it in the right way and at the right scale in the beginning and letting it grow is definitely one of the things that ultimately contributes.
Right, that think big, build small, and rapid iteration type of logic there. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for talking with me. I really enjoyed the presentation. We really enjoyed having you at Lean+Agile DC, and we'll look forward to having you next time.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.